All right, good morning, everybody. This will be my first attempt at filming a fishing trip. We weren't prepared for this little impromptu trip. We stopped at some friends in Jacksonville, and we're going to try to do a little flats fishing up here. Going to be fishing with a friend, Josh Guess. That's his boat, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe get some redfish or some trout. Some boat motor starting issues. This is really just a trip to kind of get the boat running before we go to the Keys in a couple weeks. So far, the struggle's real. All right, so we got in the boat. Got it. Oh, here we go. Got it started, and then we were adrift in the marina there for a little bit. Struggle's real.
Just need a little ass.
Oh yeah, and I'll introduce the relatively world-famous bass fisherman, Josh Guess here.
A little out of my element today. Water's a little salty.
Not a lot of bass in this area.
Gotta make sure we represent the Gulf while we're out here fishing, though.
Yeah, there you go. We'll see what happens. All right, first fish of the day. All right, so caught that fish using a bait casting reel, which I am not the master of by no means, but I haven't had a backlash yet. So now that I said that one's coming, I'm sure.
He's still in rookie mode, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it slowed way down for me. I'm on limp mode, and then
we'll give him a little bit. We'll take the brakes off.
Then we're using a
Rapala skitter walk.
Rapala skitter walk topwater bait. Yeah. We've got something swirling around the bait right in this area right here. Could be a redfish.
Sounded good.
We got something on. Something hit the old topwater bait. Hey, getting a little drag on it.
That's a redfish. Nice red.
Yeah, there you go. Good one. Now, are they seasoned right now?
Yes, there is no season. Oh, he inhaled that. He liked it. That's a good one.
There's not much of a slot for them, is there?
Yeah, there is. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, yeah. How about that, boys?
How about that one? Elisa loves her some redfish. If you don't believe her, look at the sticker on her truck. Yeah, both Both trebles in there, huh?
When you fish topwater, don't be an idiot and leave the pliers at home.
I was just going to ask, do you got any pliers anywhere?
Struggle's real.
The struggle's real. Note to self, bring pliers. Should have some of that. Maybe I can put some of that Jeopardy music in the background. And when it's Final Jeopardy, they're doing the countdown. Dun, 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 dun.
It's like getting worse.
You got a D-hooker or anything?
No.
No. There we go. It's a nice one. Nice. We're gonna keep fishing. Okay. We didn't catch any more fish other than the two we already got on video, but it was a very brief, impromptu day of fishing, and we came back home with some fish. This was like a little experimental video. First time I've tried to fish and film, and it's virtually impossible to film with an iPhone and nothing else and do any good. So I didn't get a lot of video. I got a little bit, and we had a good time. Got the Yeti bucket with some fish in it, so we did okay. All right, we got the fish out of the bucket. We got the high-tech fillet table set up. Don't try this at home. Josh is gonna fillet them up, and I'm gonna look up some red fish and trout recipes for dinner tonight. Okay, so here we go. This is Elisa, my better half. This is Meredith.
I have to whip it up in here.
Josh Guest, the somewhat world-famous bass fisherman's wife. And we're gonna cook the fish. What are we gonna do?
So right now I'm just gonna season with a little salt and pepper on our fresh red fish that was caught this morning, which I'm so excited. As you all know, it's my favorite fish. And then this is what, Josh?
Trout.
We got some trout. We are doing some good old Hungry Jack and Parmesan crusted. So we're gonna do an egg and milk wash, and then we did some Hungry Jack instant mash with some fresh Parmesan and Italian seasoning and some roasted garlic, pepper, and just a couple other little seasonings. So we're going to egg wash and dip in that, and we'll shallow fry and let it sit, and then while that's cooking, I'm gonna make a beurre blanc sauce with some fresh crab meat.
That's a fancy word. I just like to point that out.
Can you spell that, please?
Please spell beurre blanc.
B-L-A-N-C.
I'm gonna have to consult Google. I'm not sure that's correct. We'll check back with you and see what it turns out like. All right, we're back on video here. The relatively world-famous bass fisherman, Josh Guest, has made some Cheddar Bay Red Lobster biscuits. Don't even act like you tried to do that on your own. It was a box, and you added some water. That's what you did. But
These are homemade.
he's patting them out like he knows what he's doing. I'm sure they're going to be tasty.
We got some ranch to go with them too.
We're going to dip our Cheddar Bay Red.
Homemade ranch.
We're going to dip
Highlight
our.
and homemade ranch.
Homemade ranch. Damn. All right.
Struggle's real.
We'll be back. All right, we're about to present the meal that Elisa has created with the red fish. and the relatively world famous Josh Guess made his Cheddar Bay biscuits. We're going to present it all. You're going to get to see it all right here on the Struggles Real YouTube channel. Stand by. All right, here we go. Finished product. What do we got, Elisa?
So we have the redfish, my favorite, with a little Sauvignon, which I put in the beurre blanc. This was a crab beurre blanc, and just a little tossed salad. So hopefully we get to enjoy this a little bit with our gracious host, the somewhat famous,
relatively famous bass fisherman.
world famous bass
Josh
fisherman
Guess.
Josh Guess. We are in the Guess household, and we'd like to thank them for hosting us this evening and this weekend. We'd also have a new little fish slayer we're going to introduce to you.
Let me check out this guy. Hey, this is Grayston right here. He's the next generation fish slayer. Look at him. I can tell he's got fish on his mind. We'll let you know how the fish turned out that we caught today.
You ready to eat some fish, Grayston?
Here you go. All right, dinner turned out amazing. Elisa is a top-notch chef. The recipe she came up with for the redfish and the salad and the sauce. You could eat the sauce with a spoon and a bowl. It was amazing. I don't know if you can see back there, but the relatively famous bass fisherman Josh Guess is still at it out there on the end of the dock. Everything turned out well today. Like I said, this is our first test run and making a fishing video from start to finish. I don't know if it was good. I don't know if it was bad. It's up to you. It's Saturday of Memorial Day weekend, and one thing I'd like to say is Memorial Day weekend is not about partying. It's not about having a good time. It's about the men and women that have given their lives for this country to give us the life that we have and to support the freedoms that we have unlike any other. So if you think anything other than that, please do not subscribe to this channel. But if you are like-minded with me, please, I ask you to like all the videos you see and subscribe. Until next time, stand by. We'll see what we can do.